Good day, my lovelies. I haven't been on in a while, but I wanted to share with you something that happened to me yesterday. And I want to tie it in with my teachings of letting go and moving on with your life. Um, Yesterday, I had to sell my van that I've had for 13 years. You don't understand. It was part of my family. It got me to places. It gave my son the very first vehicle to drive, and now he's not with me anymore. So it's very sentimental to me, and I'm working on moving forward in my life. And so the state is going to provide me with a vehicle, but I had to get rid of the old one to move forward. And I had been dragging my feet forever, and everyone can relate to this. You have something in your life that means so much to you, and you're sentimental about it, and then it's time to let it go. And I cried like a baby. It was ridiculous. But I recognized that it was a really good thing for me to do. So sometimes the tough decisions are the letting go of things that we don't want to let go of. We're not ready to let go. I mean, if somebody told me I need to let go of my son, that's not going to happen, right? I can frame my mental so that I am okay with his spiritual journey and knowing that there's no such thing as death. He's on the other side, watching, supporting, and moving on with his spiritual journey or reincarnating. And we don't know, right? And I'm at peace with that. But have someone tell you to let go of that, and you're like, no, it's not going to happen. I will never let go of my son. Well, the van was similar to that. It was a part of him, it was a part of my life, tremendous memories, but it was time. And so I just wanted to jump on here and talk about how hard it is to let go. And one of the things that I was thinking about last night when I was falling asleep was the different seasons, right? You have the winter time where it's a chance for you to go inward because it's too cold outside and you do a lot of sleeping, hibernation, right? And then as you're hibernating, that's kind of like meditating and going inside yourself, because that's where your power lays, right? Inside, going inside. That's why meditation's so powerful. And I recommend everybody just do a few minutes. Just take a break from the outside world, disconnect from it, and find your sweet spot. And then the next thing you need to do is send yourself love. Like, talk to yourself. Like, you are amazing. You are awesome. You have risen up to all your challenges. And you know what? Once you fill that bank account up with all that self-love, you're pretty much Teflon coated from the world or anybody that wants to tear you down, because you're like, nope, you don't know me. I am awesome. If your kid tears you down, like I'm really dealing with that with my 13-year-old right now and my 29-year-old. Very hard on me, made me the scapegoat for Jake's death. You know, all of that sad, depleted energy. So I have to do the self-talk, which is really helping, that I am awesome. I'm not responsible for my son's choices. And I'm moving forward with my life in a very healthy, loving way. So that's what you build on every day. And once you get that big bank account where you just feel like, you know what, I'm on the right path, I'm doing the right things, I'm communicating in the right way, and I'm sending everybody love, all the haters, send them a love, you know, don't allow them inside you. That's your sacred space. You need to be pure of heart inside yourself. You need to have that love coming through your crown chakra. Just let God speak to you, because we are all a piece of the consciousness. And so we need that, you know, receive that love. I think that's one of the problems that we have with our teenagers and the suicide rates and what's going on this earth right now. People don't know how to receive that love. They have to make it a person like Jesus in order to receive it. Well, I'm here to say that it's pure consciousness and it's energy, and whenever you ask for it, it will come to you. And all you have to do is reach out and say, I need to feel your love within my heart. And so you can throw that love to everyone you know. So that's kind of my journey about once again, the seasons, I got off on a tangent there. I was going through the winter and how important it is to go inward to build up yourself, right? That hibernation. Then you go into spring, and spring's a very watery time of year with the rains coming. It's emotional. It's the new growth coming in the trees. So I noticed that my tarot cards and my runes are saying to me right now that it's time to plan, it's time to move forward, it's time to make a new life. And to me that's really exciting because I've worked very hard to get here. I've got, so much support from friends and places. My book is selling really well, Beautifully Broken, the Katie Hayes story. It's on Amazon right now. It's inspirational. I've been told that it needs to be a movie because it's just so packed with vital, good stories, information that can help you when you're in a tough spot. Because obviously I've been in a tough spot. Losing all my children and my husband and my dog. It's like the universe said, Katie needs to be alone to heal. And that's exactly my journey. And that's why I'm reaching out to you to let you know how I've done it, because it's a blueprint for you being able to do it. Then you have perspective on your life and say, well, if Katie can live with no limbs in her house and get over the loss of all her children and her marriage, and is able to let go of the van that she's had for 13 years and the go-kart that was like, the symbol of my son and his father's relationship just not working out, and that's why he's not here. So it was a really hard day yesterday, so I wanted to get on and jump on here and tell you that it's okay to let things go. And once we move into the summer session, it's just hot and it's fun. And those are some of your best memories, like what you do on summer break and your trips that you took and that kind of thing. So there's a lot of growth in the summertime with the heat. The sun brings life, right? So yeah, you talk about sun, you talk about growth, that outward masculine energy, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the moon is more of the feminine, watery, emotional, spiritual, very spiritual, the moon. And don't let the, people demonize you against the nighttime and the darkness, and because all that represents female. And we need positive female energy right now because we've been overrun with men for too long. We need more cooperation instead of competition. These are the adjustments we're going to have to make with the new consciousness coming in. And it's very exciting, and I want to be a part of that on my sound healing journey and getting people in my house to do hypnotherapy and starting school the end of March now. So I want to bring more information to the public about my journey and how I'm making it through and sharing with you each part. Now, I left fall for the very last one I want to talk about because fall is what happened to me yesterday. It's the letting go of your leaves. And that's nature's way of saying you have new growth to come in the spring and you've got to get rid of the old stuff so you can invite the new stuff in. So that's kind of what it felt like, even though we're in the middle of winter right now. I did some letting go and I cleared room in my life for the new vehicle and just, got a little money so I can take care of myself. And so, I just wanted to share these emotions with you because life is not easy. There's no manual. No one's going to tell you, well, religion tells you how to live, but this is kind of a step through that. There's a bigger understanding coming once the aliens make themselves known, and we are very comfortable with the fact that we've been visited in the past. Just look at the pyramids all around the earth. There's no way humans did that on their own, especially. There's technology that's way beyond anything we've ever done, and we can't explain it. Well, that's where extraterrestrials come involved. We already know they exist. We've been communicating with them. They've just kept it from the public. So I'm into kind of like everything that's kind of like outside the box. Divination tools, the thinking about how life is put together in a different way. All of that is coming around. It's totally exciting. I'm on the cutting edge of it. I'm going to bring you these little talks we do. I don't know how many people are enjoying it, but I'm enjoying doing it, and it's very cathartic for me because I feel like I'm not just stuck in my house, staying quiet and not affecting the world. Someday I'm going to be out speaking to big crowds. That's my future, because I have a story, a very inspirational story, a very important story, that you can live a fruitful life even when you've been knocked down and your legs have literally been taken out from under you. You can still be a light for people. You still have your words and your love and your heart. And that's what we need, more heart-centered people in this world. So have a blessed day. It was enjoyable to talk with you, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks.